Jake is in the bath talking with his imaginary friend while Tom plays the guitar in the other room. Tom tells him it's time to get out of the bath while he's still talking with his friend, and they argue over which pajamas he should wear to bed. Finally, Tom gives up and goes downstairs to get Jake's bug pajamas. After Tom left, Jake continued talking to his imaginary person in front of the window, stating that the person is dead.
I was Black Power Ranger. Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Does it hurt to be dead?
Tom's sister-in-law, Lisa, clearly isn't a big fan of him. She reveals that he has gotten her sister pregnant. Tom's wife, Maggie, is mad at her sister for telling Tom like this. Tom is shocked by the news and even more upset that Lisa found out about the pregnancy before him.
You impregnated my sister again.
Bitch! You're not pregnant.
She took one look at me and guessed. Say something.
Tom later apologizes for his reaction and offers to work overtime so Maggie can take the time off, and they make up.
I think it's about time we had another kid. You know, I was going to bring it up myself one of these days.
Really? No, I do not want you to work those hours again. You come home, you're like in a trance, you're completely useless to me.
I'm a happy guy.
Tom puts Jake to bed, and after he leaves, Jake signals his imaginary friend to keep quiet. Tom and Maggie left the house for a party at their neighbor's. Tom and his family have recently moved into this neighborhood. Tom rented the place from Harry, who also lives in the neighborhood.
Taking care of the place for me?
Oh, no, actually, we're drilling holes in all your floor, and I hope you don't mind.
Damn right, it's not a foreign country. This is the best neighborhood in the city of Chicago.
Tom sits outside, watching people congratulate Maggie on her baby while he drinks outside. Everyone finally gathers, and Lisa starts talking about how people can be operated on while they're under hypnosis. Everyone doesn't really believe hypnosis works, and they tell Lisa it's not real.
Haven't you ever heard about people being operated on when they're under hypnosis? Yeah. Then how could they have a scalpel stuck into their throat without even bleeding?
Horseshit. That better, honey? That's disgusting.
Tom makes fun of Lisa for spending most of her life in college and still believing things like this. Tom then dares Lisa to hypnotize him, but she refuses to do it because she thinks he is too narrow-minded for it.
This is just getting good. Come on, Lisa. Hypnotize me. Come on.
And it won't work with that kind of uncooperative attitude.
With the intent of proving Tom wrong, Lisa accepted the challenge and asked the light to be turned off. She then starts giving him instructions after making him close his eyes.
Put your arm down, just rest it comfortably. Just close your eyes. Now I want you to pretend you're in a theater, a movie theater. And you look around. It's a huge empty theater. The seats covered in black. You'll notice there are letters on the screen. You're drifting closer and closer, staring at the letters. The letters spell sleep.
Tom wakes up in shock as everyone bursts into laughter. Confused, he asks what happened, but they just keep laughing. Maggie questions if he was faking, while Lisa, intrigued, congratulates him for being highly hypnotizable and points out that he didn't even feel the pin she stuck in his hand.
Congratulations, Tom. You're one of the lucky 8%. In your hand and asked you to bleed on one side, but not the other.
You said it didn't hurt.
The hell with the pin. I want to know more about,
Tom, feeling strange, insists they leave the party. Back home, he struggles to sleep, haunted by the day's events. Maggie tries to comfort him with intimacy, but he's distracted by unsettling flashbacks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no, wait, no. I can't right now. Like I was being attacked. I'll be right back.
He goes to the bathroom to take sleeping pills, but he notices something strange inside his glass and on his teeth. He then goes to the kitchen because he is feeling extremely thirsty and gets a drink, but while he is drinking, he gets these weird glitches. He sits on the couch and turns on the TV, when suddenly he sees a girl sitting next to him trying to reach for him. He gets off the couch in shock, but the girl proceeds to talk to him. Confused, Tom finds Jake on the stairs, who touches his face and tells him not to be afraid. The next day, Tom tells Maggie about what he experienced under Lucy's hypnosis and the girl he saw on the couch. Maggie urges him to call Lisa for answers. Tom calls Lisa, who admits she only joked about making his mind more open and never thought it would work. Meanwhile, Jake chats with his imaginary friend as Maggie desperately searches for a babysitter. On Jake's suggestion, she contacts Vanessa and ends up hiring Debbie. When Debbie arrives, Tom answers the door and is struck by a strange flash.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. I'm Maggie. Thanks for coming. His room's upstairs at the end of the hall. Kitchen's back there.
Want to watch a movie?
I got a book.
Well, it shouldn't be any later than midnight.
Where'd you find that girl, Debbie?
Vanessa gave me your number.
Tom walks with his friend as his friend keeps bragging about his son's football skills, but Tom couldn't focus because he kept seeing things.
But my kid is having a hell of a season, and it's like nobody even noticed. It was when I was in high school. What did you
Debbie is reading while the baby monitor is in front of her. She starts hearing sounds from the monitor, and Jake starts talking with someone, so she goes upstairs to check on him. Jake tells her that he talks with Samantha in his house. Debbie couldn't believe what she heard, so she urged him to tell her more, but Jake got scared. Debbie takes him away to somewhere else. Tom somehow knows she is talking to him, so he runs back home to check.
She was here in your house?
You're hurting my arm.
Was she here?
She's taking him away.
What?
Fucking babysitter. She
Oh
took
my
some-
God!
He's in there.
Tom finds Debbie with Jake and takes him back. She claims she only wanted Jake's help to find her missing sister, Samantha. When shown her photo, Maggie doesn't recognize her, but Tom is shocked.
Look, she came here because of me, all right? I work here. I'm her mother. Samantha is my oldest daughter. She ran away about 6 months ago.
She didn't run away. She was kidnapped. Is that her? Is that the Samantha you know? Look at the picture.
Will you look at the picture, please?
I have never seen her before in my life.
No, they're lying. They're lying. They're lying.
Samantha. That girl in the picture, she's the same girl I saw on our couch.
Tom and Maggie are shocked after finding out it was Jake who suggested Debbie. Maggie remembers that Jake was the one who told her about Debbie, saying Samantha told him about her. When they get back to the house, they start asking him about Samantha.
Remember? And you said Samantha told you about Debbie. Do you remember that? Is Samantha someone who talks to you sometimes, Jake?
Talk to me.
Tom's attempts to figure things out only scare Jake, so Maggie makes him stop. He tries to recreate the vision, but nothing happens. The next day, Tom asks his landlord, Harry, about a girl named Samantha. Harry calls his son, and a friend says she ran away.
Samantha Kozak, that sounds familiar. Why do I know that name? Yeah, I remember her, I think.
Hey, Kurt! Get over here!
Oh, you mean a retard? Yeah, she ran away.
Maggie is really upset about Tom's recent behavior. She tells her sister that he barely gets out of the house and that both Jake and Tom act weird. Tom proceeds to ask more questions about Samantha and asks Harry if she has ever lived in their house. But Harry tells him he was the first person he rented it to after buying the house. Tom wakes up, finds a note from Maggie saying she and Jake are at the park. Downstairs, he's startled to see neighbor Frank, who warns that people will kill him and Maggie. Confused, Tom goes to Frank's house to speak with his wife, Sheila.
Where's Sheila? She at home? Listen, I'm gonna go see if Sheila's at home.
Is your mom at home? Because you're bad, Zach.
You want to see what I've got?
Oh, why don't you just put the gun away at him?
Don't do that!
Tom wakes up from this terrible dream and realizes that he might be living his dream when he loses his shoes and sees a note in the bathroom. He quickly gets outside and sees things that are similar to his dream.
Get him! Help!
Am I awake?
Frank and Sheila are devastated by their son's death, and Maggie takes Jake for some fresh air after experiencing such a traumatic day. While they're playing at the park, Jake hears music and runs in that direction and sees that it is a funeral. He meets someone who tries to communicate with him. Jake then started running around the morgue, and the man walked up to them.
Everything okay?
It's fine. Just fine. Boy's got the eyes on him, doesn't he? X-ray. Tell Daddy to come by and see me a little later tonight. Bye, Jake.
Bye, Neil. His name is Neil.
Tom plays guitar, but can't seem to play his guitar right. Jake walks up to him, adjusts his hands, and tells him to try it again.
Try that, Daddy.
Why do I know that song?
Maggie goes out to meet the strange man they met at the morgue and goes to his place. The man lets her leave because he invited Tom, not her. He tells her there's a community of them, and it initiates with traumatic events, but it stays or goes with some people.
He's a receiver now. Everything's coming in. He gets a glimpse of something, but not enough to know what it is.
He then tells her Jake is special and asks what the ghost he saw wants.
What did it ask him to do? She's asked for something, and now she's waiting. If he doesn't do her thing, she'll never go away.
Jake is watching TV while Maggie is trying to take a bath. Maggie heard what he was watching and changed it. She returns to the bathroom, and as she gets inside her bath, she realizes the water is freezing. When she goes to Tom and asks him to fix it for her, he is busy trying to look for the song Jake made him play earlier with the guitar. Maggie goes to turn on the heater in the basement. Meanwhile, Samantha appears on the TV Jake's watching for a conversation, but Jake refuses to talk to her, so she changes the TV channels. When he goes to unplug it, the TV surprisingly stays on after unplugging. Tom sees a vision of their house back when it was just getting built and finds a coat on the floor. He then sees Samantha standing in front of the door staring at him, and he reaches to touch her, but ends up losing his breath. Maggie sees what's happening as she is walking by and wakes him up. Tom goes to Lisa's house and tells her to reverse the hypnosis. She agrees, and they start doing the procedure.
It's very dark, and in the whole pitch black theater, you'll notice that there are letters on the screen, tall, thick, black letters.
Someone's here.
No, you're alone in the theater, Tom.
Nowhere.
Tom, I want you to look at the screen. Right up next to it.
I'm supposed to dig.
After the hypnosis, Tom started digging as he was instructed. Maggie comes home and sees Tom and Jake digging. Tom tells her he is instructed to dig and doesn't clarify any further. After he gets inside the house, Maggie tells him that she heard that her grandmother is in the hospital, but Tom tells her she isn't, but stops talking when he knows the news would upset her. The phone rang, and Maggie was told her grandmother had passed away. Tom consoles her but tells her he can't leave with her because he has to dig. Maggie leaves without him, and Tom continues digging. When the water pipe isn't working, Tom goes to the basement to fix it. He suddenly gets the urge to dig the basement. He even bought a tool from the store to help him. Tom is losing control and even starts digging in the living room when Maggie calls to tell him he's coming to pick him up, a tool. He continues digging and accidentally hits the wall, and he sees that there's something there, so he starts digging for more. Finally finds Samantha's body and travels to the day she was killed when he touches her.
Are you talking to me?
I want to show you something.
What is it?
It's a surprise. Come on, it's freezing.
What's the surprise?
Don't you have it? The surprise is we decided we want to be your friends. You want a drink?
Not supposed to. I want to go home.
No. Shut up! Is she dead? Oh, no shit, she's dead. Oh my God. Plastic over her face.
After finding out what happened, Tom goes to Frank's to tell him about his son. He shows him what he found and tells him he has proof. Frank then confesses that he already knew, and he and Harry hid her body together. He threatens to shoot Tom and tells him to leave.
Send our sons to jail for the rest of their lives because of her.
I've been living with this for 6 months.
Do you think anything you have to say is gonna make one bit of difference to me? Get out!
Tom then heard a knock, and it was Harry. He carried a gun and forced himself in and tried to kill him. As Harry and his son were about to kill him, they heard a honk from the outside. Maggie comes out of her car and holds her knife when she senses something is not right. Maggie gets inside but is attacked by Harry. She stabs Harry's foot before he can shoot, and Frank shows up and shoots Harry and his son. Tom finally rests as the truth is revealed, and her family buries Samantha's body.
Some old street of dream, I let it slip away.
Tom and his family move to a different neighborhood, but Jake's power progresses, and he starts hearing everything around him, realizing this will only follow him wherever he goes. Did this story spook you out? Let us know in the comments below. For more horror movie recaps, subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next one. Fear awaits you.